these settings. Just don't touch it. So if you need, and say you want, say you don't have 4,000 kilobits bandwidth at your disposal. Say you only have 600. You want to have, say you have only 600 for streaming. You have a bit extra for video game playing. Just fool around with the settings. You can click this. It'll open up a window and give you typical aspect ratios. This is the 16:9, which I use. So this is a good go-to chart for standardized pixel resolutions for video. These are multiples of 4, 8, and 16. So you'll be seeing, I mean, technically it says best, better, good, but it only affects VP6 quality. It will not be affecting you. So, see, here's my setting. If you need, say, oh, I don't know, 600 for your video, let's try the next one. 512 by 288. So we just type in width 512. That's 600. A bit too high. Let's go to the next lower one. 576. Nope. 3, 7, 5, 448. You do not have to use these, but it's a good reference chart for normal pixel resolutions. That's 500 right there. 448 by 252. 500 kilobits. Add in your 80 for audio, and that's just under 600, which, in my example, is what you want. So now you have your resolution setting, your audio settings. Just put them right into here. And most people don't realize this, but you can type this. Like, they'll give you options. You don't see 1250 here. Just type it. You can type in 555. I want to use 12 gigabits bandwidth. Not really, but that would be funny. Check maintain aspect ratio so you don't get like cut off. Uncheck cropped. You will not be needing deinterlaced because it is a progressive video, not interlaced. If you're capturing using 1080i or use input processing, you will need to enable this option so you don't see lines going across the screen. You can set your volume here. If this is too high, set it low. Just drag it. I leave mine about here. I can change it on my mixer. Then you make sure you use your profile setting that I downloaded from Justin TV. Most of you already have this. If you put in the work before you got a Blackmagic. Stupid broadcast. Why the hell is it not working? There we go. Close that out. Took a second to open. So you'll start out on good. I won't go to that. Just hit more. Flash media encoder. That's what we're using. It'll bring you to this screen. I use 3, so I download this config. The info here. Do not ever post a screenshot with your information here. It will be like a random digit number. But if you do, anyone just needs to type it into their own stream info, and they can cast using your account. That's why you should never, if anyone ever tells you to take a screenshot of your settings, take a screenshot, put it in Paint, and mark it out. Just white it out. Erase it, color it, doesn't matter. Just get rid of it. Make sure this will never be shown to anyone. If you cast using PC, make sure whenever you're casting, you never go to this page to show them, because you don't want people to have this. That's the last thing we'll ever want to have. So make sure if you're ever casting, you need to show, if you accidentally show your flash media encoder settings, make sure it's on the encoding log. It will go to this automatically, by the way. So, and this is where you can monitor your frames per second, average, current, how many drops you've had, which means how many frames have been needed to drop out in order to match your settings. Sometimes it needs to do that. If you're having trouble, you can hit auto adjust. You can degrade quality, drop frames. You can change settings like that. You can make it a buffer. Say people don't want to have people be able to play against you and don't want them to see you like a second or two after you're there. Maybe you want to have them see you 5 or 6 seconds. Set your buffer size. Set it to drop frames. But if you have enough bandwidth, it will never drop the frames. So just set to that, and now there's a 5-second buffer delay. Pretty nice if you need it. Say clan matches, that kind of thing. So now we're done with Flash Media Encoder. You have your settings, you have your optimal settings for casting. Now it's the last thing to do, test it. Just hit start, go to your channel. Mine is MSGT Gunny. First link there. You can see the link here. Cold-blooded gaming. Sounds sort of like hot-blooded gaming. That's because, well, I guess you could say related. So, I love these new faces. I love Tia. Tia's awesome. Don't ever send like hate messages in the whatchamacallit. If you ever have like complaints about JTV, Tia reads every single complaint you have, and I'm pretty sure she's the only one who reads it. So you think how many people are on here, how many complaints are filed, how many, if you get a report, she's the one that sees it. Basically anything. So give her a break. If maybe it takes a day or two for her to get back to you, give her a break. She needs it, trust me. So, but we all love her and know her, and she actually has her own broadcast. So Craig's casting right now. So now you have your optimal settings. Just go to your account, hit start. Make sure you never show this info. If you need to make sure your video is coming up here, make sure your when you do start, make sure VH Multicam is in the main screen. You can minimize Flash Media Encoder. Try not to have like Firefox covering it too. I use 2 monitors. I have a second one over here. You can't see it because I'm not recording it, but this is what I use to watch the chat. So now that you've seen my setup, hopefully this will answer some of your questions. If you need any help, there's always Game On forums. They're having the multiplayer marathon, MM3, January 22nd, which is Friday, next Friday. Just go to if you ever need to contact me, you can send me a private message. My name is MSGT Gunny. You can always go to help and advice. There is a few tutorials, one for component, one I made for HDMI. You can just, if you need help, just hit post new topic, type in your question in the title, give additional info like operating system, what you've tried so far, current settings. If you have a screenshot of an error, make sure you white out your FME settings here. If you do so, just give me some information ahead of time so I don't have to ask for it later on, because I will ask for it. Because depending on what operating system, etc. you have, it'll tell me what I need to tell you or what I need to figure out for myself in order to help you. Also, if you're not a member of Switcher.com, you should be. But if you're not, and you are a member of Hot Blade Gaming, I check both forums regularly. Fuck, I can't even talk. Regularly. There we go. Yeah, this is one full cut. I will not be editing the audio. Just go to. Currently, he's probably testing the server right now. But just go here. Go to PC Tech Help. Post thread info, etc. Same thing. So if you need any help, guys, I cast usually. I haven't been doing as much recently. College applications. If you ever need me, I also have a YouTube account. Slightly different name. User GunnyW14. I have a Twitter account, same username. This is my old username I used to use. Now MSGT Gunny is my new one. And if you need any help, there are tons of ways to contact me. Just send me a message. I hope this has been helpful, and I hope you guys have a great time with your new blackmagic capture card.